going on a field trip to the Mediterranean and or the South Pacific. Hey, you there, with the cell phone, come here. Do you remember my policy concerning cellular telephones? If I find you with using your cellular telephone inside the room, I will personally or impersonally confiscate it and feed it to my cat. I'll let it go for now. Put it away. Next time, consider yourself warned. And that goes for all of you too. Enjoy the show.
How can we follow that? It's tough. It's going to be a great show. I'm Mayona Green. This is Michelle Gonzalez. I'm the producer of Shakespeare, The Tempest today, and Michelle's our director. I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about our Shakespeare program and what we've been doing. It has been a few years in a row that we've done some Shakespeare productions. Where we've had the opportunity to watch these kids really develop into young ladies and gentlemen and discover a lot of inside talents that they didn't know they had, and we sure couldn't see in the beginning. So we're really grateful. They are really blossoming. It has been a good year. To tell you a little bit about our program, in the fall we study a tragedy, and in the spring we perform a comedy. Each of the kids got to do a presentation about the Shakespeare times, so we studied Elizabethan history. We started out the year racing to see who could read as many Shakespeare plays as they could, and to get them all excited and immersed into the Shakespeare language and culture and understanding. And they were supposed to either read, watch, or listen to 17 Shakespeare plays. What's neat about that initial immersion is that gets them used to the language and the nuances and the completely foreignness of the Shakespearean time language. This whole program and process has really been an amazing opportunity for these young ladies and young men to blossom. They've learned a lot this year. We've challenged them a lot this year. 9 months ago, they've changed so much in that time, and I'm just really, really super proud of how far they've come.
So for those of you who are not as familiar with Shakespeare and haven't had the opportunity to study it for the last 9 months, we're going to kind of get you a little bit up to speed. The language can be a little tricky to understand when you're just hearing it and to follow the gist of the storyline. So we want to just give you some background on Shakespeare, on this play in particular, and just some of the cultural events that have rolled around with Shakespeare. So Shakespeare traditionally, even though he would give histories like Julius Caesar, they always performed it contemporarily for Shakespeare's time. So the trend is to still perform Shakespeare contemporarily. So that being said, our play is set in modern times. It is set to a Polynesian theme, and we have a group of taxi tourists and a group of native islanders. So that kind of explains our costuming. If you're expecting Elizabethan garb, it's not there because we're not that time period. Just to go over what The Tempest is about, it focuses on a duchess, Prospera, who her dukedom was usurped by her brother Antonio. She was able to survive a plot on her life, and she and her daughter Miranda were set aboard a wrecked craft which landed safely on an island. 12 years later, Prospera gained control of the island that had a spirit that had been imprisoned in a tree by a former witch named Sycorax. That witch had died, leaving Ariel trapped in a pine, and Prospera, through her magic and art that she had learned through studying books and through a magic cloak that she wears, was able to release Ariel and have him be beholden to her, I suppose, for a time. There's also a monster on the island named Caliban, who was the son of the former witch and inhabited Sycorax. And she keeps him in her servitude as well because he is misshapen in his manners as he is in his shape. 12 years later, she finds a ship that comes close to her island that's carrying none other than those who had sought to take her life. And she has an opportunity at this point to exact her revenge. On the ship, we have Alonso, the Queen of Naples, and her sister Stephanie. Stephanie is not a bad character, but she has a very weak nature, and she's always looking to put herself above where she can grasp power in whatever form. We have Antonio, who is Prospera's brother, who usurped her kingdom. We have Ferdinand, who is Prince of Naples and Alonso's son. And then we also have Gonzala, who is an old and wise age, who is by far the best person in the play as far as character and morals. Our island natives, we also have Trinculo, who is a servant to the royal party and acts as security and bodyguard to them. Our island natives are, of course, Prospera and her daughter Miranda, who, having grown up on the island, has no memory of ever having been anywhere else. She has Ariel, her native island spirit that she controls, and Caliban, the monster that is there. So we hope that lays the play out for you so you can follow along and enjoy that.
All right, so I did want to make a special thanks and appreciation to some of the people that have helped us. Liberty Gonzalez is our student mentor this year. She ran all the warm-ups and a lot of the games that we played. Plus, she's super smart, and so she would always share her knowledge about Shakespeare with us. And she's right now the stage manager and props master.
Liberty, you want to poke your head out for just a sec?
Gosh, Dory, you stopped saying all those nice things about me just as I started recording it.
There she is. Liberty's awesome. Do you want me to start over, Liberty? Would that be good? All right, and so down Pam Wilcox. She is our set design. And you guys, when you see the set, you are going to all just hug Pam to death after this. Rebecca Meredith is on costumes, and she's one of our moms. Shaylin Green is our sound tech. And then Dean and Misty Harden were in charge of our publicity, which they did an awesome job of getting our programs and getting our Facebook pages out. Victoria Olson around the front. She's our hair and makeup. She's also Michelle's oldest daughter. Eldest, not oldest. Mackenzie Davis also did hair and makeup. And we had Katie Green, who did the makeup for our monster, Caliban, so you'll see him. And she did makeup for, she did a lot of the Island Spirits flowers, which is awesome. Charity Fusselman and Katie Davis were also huge helps. They did everything that we asked them to do.
And more.
And when we couldn't make the rest of the store, they were always the ones that did it for us. So I really appreciate them and all their hard work. I am super appreciative of Michelle. She has been an inspiration to me, and she's been a great co-mentor, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without her. She really challenged our kids, and they've stepped up a lot. She had high expectations, and they all rose to the, as you'll see, they've all risen.
Yeah, most of these kids have not had any theater experience. A few of them have been in other productions, so they're complete novices, and it's been great. Awesome. Thank you.
Boatswain.
Morleg, our keep your captains and put us in
Nay, good, be patient. When the sea is hence. What cares this words with the name of Queen? To cabin, Silas, troubles not. Good, yet remember whom thou hast before. None that I warlock than myself. You think you have lived so long, make yourself right in your cup for the mischance of the hour, if it so happen. Out of our way, I say. I have great comfort from this fellow. Methinks he hath no drowning mark upon him. His complexion is perfect sallow. Stand fast, good fate, to his hanging. Make the rope of his destiny our cable. Down with the topmast! Get! Lord! Lord! Bring her to try with main boards! A plague upon this howling! They are louder than the weather! Yet again?
flesh from this uncharitable dog.
Work you then. Anchor, hanging dog, policeman going nigger, fearless, greatly drowned as thou art.
I'll warrant him for drowning.